Freddie's train. One night at the sheds, Duncan and Freddie were alone. Duncan was ill. The men worked hard, but he didn't get better. Morning arrived, and Duncan normally pulls the first train. If Duncan's ill, said Freddie, I guess I'll pull his train. Then Freddie got out of the shed. He went on the turntable and was ready. Come along now, come along, he said to the coaches. There's plenty of time, they said. They were coupled in a certain way, and Freddie took them to Wellsworth Station. He arrived at Wellsworth Station and the coaches were on line. The passengers got in, the guard banged the doors, and they were all in. Then the Fat Controller arrived to see what was going on. Freddie's driver and fireman told him what happened to Duncan last night. Find another engine, he ordered. There's only Freddie, he said. You'll have to do it then, Freddie, said the Fat Controller. Freddie's chance had come. I'm ready, he said. I'm almost there. Not yet, said the driver. Wait till everything is ready. But Freddie got more and more excited. Suddenly, they forgot to couple Freddie to the train. Then Freddie started while the passengers got out and shouted, come back to him, and the Fat Controller saw it too. Then Freddie started so quickly that he hurried along the line without even pulling the train on his own. I've done it, he said, and he hurried along without the train. Duncan says it's hard to pull trains, but I think it's easy. Then he hurried along. He raced under the tunnel. Then he puffed along. He raced past by the other engines. The others said hello and whistled hello to him. They're whistling to me because I'm a really useful engine, said Freddie, and then Freddie continued along. That's because I'm pulling a really useful train, he said, and he was, but Freddie really wasn't pulling a train. He hurried along, and then he had to stop. There was danger ahead. Freddie blew an angry peep peep, pretending to be like Gordon. Then the signalman arrived. Hello, Freddie, he said. What are you doing? I'm pulling a train, can't you see? Where are your coaches then? Freddie looked back. Why, bless me, he said, if I haven't left them behind. Don't worry, said his driver. We better get back quickly. Anyway, let's get back and start again. Freddie felt fed up and he puffed away sadly. Freddie returned to Wellsworth Station with the passengers saying to the Fat Controller that this is a bad railway. The Fat Controller didn't say anything and watched Freddie return. Freddie was coupled to the train. The passengers were on board again. The guard blew his whistle and Freddie puffed away. We've done it, said his driver. I knew we'd try again, said Freddie, and Freddie puffed away. And the passengers were impressed. Later that day, Duncan returned and said, There's Freddie, who wants to pull the train and forgot about the coaches. And then Duncan puffed away. Freddie didn't say anything. He stood there, silence forever.